I request everyone to rise. Good evening, everyone. Law without liberty is a body without a soul, and liberty without law is a menace to society. Nani Palkiwala. Distinguished guests, faculty members, my fellow students, and dear participants, I speak with you as Maitri. Welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of the 7th Surana and Kaili Law College Constitutional Law Moot Court Competition 2024. We are gathered here to kickstart this prestigious event, an arena where intellect meets eloquence and where future legal luminaries take center stage. This ceremony is not just a commencement, it's a celebration of excellence in the legal education. To this auspicious occasion, let us seek blessings from the divine. I now request Ms. Sahitya Ramesh Pujari to render the invocation song. Vignesha tava sharanam, Vigna vinashaka tava sharanam, Vignesha tava sharanam, Vigna vinashaka tava sharanam, Talatamburi kaiyolage, Vithalana bhajane manadolage, Talatamburi ಕೈಯೊಳಗೆ ವಿಠಲನ ಭಜನೆ ಮನದೊಳಗೆ ವಿಘ್ನೇಶ ತವ ಶರಣಂ ವಿಘ್ನ ವಿನಾಶಕ ತವ ಶರಣಂ ಲಂಬೋಧರನೆ ಅಂಬಾಸುತನೆ ಕವಿಜನ ಪ್ರಿಯನೇ ತವ ಶರಣಂ ಲಂಬೋಧರನೆ सुतने कविजन प्रियने तव शरणं विघ्नेशा तव शरणं विघ्न विनाशक तव शरणं विघ्नेशा तव शरणं विघ्न विनाशक तव शरणं विघ्न विनाशक तव शरणं विघ्न विनाशक तव शरणं. धन्यवाद. Thank you, Sahitya, for that soulful rendition. A great event is made memorable by the presence of remarkable individuals. Today, we are honored to have with us an esteemed panel of dignitaries whose contributions to the legal field inspire us all. To formally welcome our guests and introduce them, I request Dr. Anita NJ, Vice Principal, HOD PG Department, Kaili Law College, Bengaluru, to take the dais. Please, ma'am.
Good evening.
respected dignitaries on and off the dais, staff members, participants, and dear students. Today we have gathered here for the inauguration of 7th Surana and Surana Constitutional Law Moot Court competition. On this significant event, I am privileged to welcome and introduce guests of today's function. First, I welcome and introduce Chief Guest of today's function, Honorable Mr. Justice Ashok Nigiri, Chairman, Law Commission of Karnataka. Honorable Mr. Justice enrolled as advocate in 1987. His legal expertise made him to proficiently handle a wide spectrum of cases across various domains of law. Known for his remarkable advocacy, Honorable Justice represented several governmental bodies, providing them with expert legal representation and emphasizing his status as practitioner of flawless caliber. In 2005, Honorable Justice was appointed as an additional judge of High Court of Karnataka and elevated as permanent judge in 2007. During his tenure, he delivered several landmark judgments, setting significant legal precedents and demonstrating an unwavering commitment to the rule of law. Honorable Justice retired in 2017, leaving behind a legacy of fairness, integrity, and judicial excellence. Post-retirement, Honorable Justice served as an eminent and outstanding arbitrator. Currently, Honorable Justice holds esteemed position of Chairman of Karnataka Law Commission, where he plays pivotal role in shaping legal landscape of the state. With these words, I welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Ashok B. Nigiri, Chairman, Law Commission of Karnataka. Now I request Dr. Vishnu Prasad, HOD, Research and Development, to present a sapling to Sir as a token of respect. I want to mention here, Sir is closely related to KU Law College with regards to academic matters. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to welcome and introduce Professor Dr. Bismi Gopalakrishnan, Registrar of Mahatma Gandhi University, Kerala, and Head School of Indian Legal Thought, Kottayam. Professor Dr. Bismi Gopalakrishnan currently serves as Registrar of Mahatma Gandhi University. With her appointment as Registrar, Dr. Bismi Gopalakrishnan marks a milestone in Mahatma Gandhi University's history as its first woman registrar. Dr. Bismi Gopalakrishnan also serves as the head of School of Indian Legal Thought and Department of Lifelong Learning and Extension at Mahatma Gandhi University. Her academic journey includes several distinguished roles at NGU, such as syndicate member, Dean Faculty of Law, member of Senate, member of Academic Council, and also as the head of Department of Law at the University of Kerala. Dr. Bismi Gopalakrishnan specializes in healthcare laws, intellectual property rights, and public law. She has chaired the Board of Studies (PG) at the University of Kerala and served on various boards, including the Board of Studies in Human Rights and Duties at University of Madras. She also held the position of Assistant Director at the Center for Global Academics, University of Kerala. Recognizing her contributions to legal scholarship, Dr. Bismi Gopalakrishnan was selected for the U.S. Department of State Bureau for Educational and Cultural Affairs International Visitor Leadership Program. She has presented papers at over 30 international seminars and more than 80 national seminars, demonstrating her expertise and dedication to advancing legal education. With these words, I welcome and present Professor Dr. Bisnu Gopalakrishnan, Registrar of Mahatma Gandhi University, Kerala. Welcome, Madam. Now I request Ms. Rashmi, CEO, to present a sapling to Madam as a token of respect. Thank you, Madam. I would also like to welcome and introduce Mr. Preetam Surana, Partner and Head Academics Initiatives, Surana and Surana International Attorneys. Mr. Preetam Surana has experience of 12 years in legal services and consultation and 22 years of manufacturing and trading. Sir is specialized in negotiation, mediation, mergers and acquisition, corporate business strategies, etc. Apart from his corporate assignments, Mr. Preetam Surana takes keen interest in academics, which is evident from his organizing Surana and Surana Moot competitions at different colleges throughout India from more than 28 years. Welcome, sir. I request Mr. Harsh, Faculty Coordinator, to present a sapling to sir as a token of respect. I would also like to extend a very warm welcome to our principal, Professor Dr. J. Mallikarjunaya, Dean Faculty of Law, KLU Technological University. Welcome, sir. I request Dr. Sharda, Faculty, to present a sapling to sir as token of respect. Thank you, sir. I also extend a very warm welcome to members of staff, participants, and my dear students, and also all the best for all the participants. One and all. Thank you, ma'am. Light is a symbol of knowledge, wisdom, and positivity. To mark the commencement of this competition, I now request our esteemed dignitaries to come forward for lighting of the lamp. Thank you, everyone. May this light guide our participants and illuminate the path of justice and learning. This competition is made special by the participation of talented teams from across the nation. Each team represents a bastion of legal excellence and brings unique perspectives to the table. It is now time to introduce these exceptional teams. I invite Mr. Anirudh Venkatesh, Professor, KLU Law College, Bengaluru, to introduce the team.
Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to mention the teams that will be participating in the 7th Surana and Surana Constitutional Law Moot Court competition presented to you by KLE Law College, Bengaluru. The teams are University Law College, Bengaluru, School of Legal Studies, Reva University, Bengaluru, Vaikunta Badiga College, Tunjibettu, Udupi, National Law School of India, University, VIP AP School of Law, VIP AP University, Krista Jayanti College of Law, Bengaluru, KLE Society's Guru Siddhappa Kottandri Law College, Hubli, National Law University, Jodhpur, Kerala Law Academy, Thiruvananthapuram, Institute of Law, Nirma University, Ahmedabad, Christ deemed to be University, Pune, Lavasa, MKPM RV Institute of Legal Studies, Bengaluru, Vivekananda College of Law, Bengaluru, National University of Advanced Legal Studies, Kochi, Ramaya Institute of Legal Studies, Bengaluru, Soundarya College of Law, Bengaluru, School of Law, Ramaya University of Applied Sciences, Al Alim Law College, Palakkad, Mar Gregorius College of Law, Thiruvananthapuram, BMS College of Law, Bengaluru, University of Petroleum and Energy Studies, Dehradun, GLA University, Mathura, UP, KLE Society's S.A. Manvi College of Law, Gadag, M. Krishna Law College, Ramaya College of Law, Bengaluru, National Law University, Odisha, School of Law, Christ deemed to be University, Bengaluru, KLE Society's KLE College of Law, Navi Mumbai, Bishop Cotton Women's Christian Law College, Bengaluru, School of Excellence in Law, the Tamil Nadu Dr. Ambedkar Law University, Campus Law Center, University of Delhi, Gujarat National Law University, Gandhinagar, School of Law, Shastra deemed to be University, Tanjavur, KLE Law College, Bengaluru, Savita School of Law, SIMATS, Presidency University, Bengaluru, the Maharaja Sayaji Rao Gaikwad University, Vadodara, Himachal Pradesh National Law University, Shimla, Government Law College, Salem, KLE Society Law College, Tripodi, SVKM NMINS School of Law, Bengaluru, PES University, Bengaluru. I would like you all to join me in welcoming these teams to the competition.
Thank you, sir. We extend our best wishes to all the teams. May the spirit of healthy competition guide you. To shed light on the purpose and vision of this competition, I now invite our co-host, Mr. Preetam Surana, partner and head of academic initiatives, Surana and Surana International Attorneys, to deliver the preparatory talk. Please, sir.
Thank you, Sukriti. My compliments to Honorable Justice Mr. Ashok B. Inaugural, the Chairman Law Commission of Karnataka, Professor Dr. Bismi Gopal Krishnan, Registrar, Mahatma Gandhi University, Kerala, and Head, School of Indian Legal Law, Kottayam, Professor Dr. J.M. Malika Arjuna, Dean, Faculty of Law, KLE Technology University, and the Principal of this institution, that is the KLE Law College, Bangalore. Distinguished faculty members, scholars, staff, Moot Court conveners, coordinators, committee members, students of this institution, and my dear participants. The term moot derives from the word "hema." That's an Anglo-Saxon term, meaning a legal or administrative assembly. The term, as we understand today, was used as early as the 16th century in the English Inns of Court to connote a forum where students of law
would present their legal arguments on a given set of factual circumstances before the judges and senior lawyers. Law is the weapon of lawyers, while courts are the battlegrounds. Moot courts is a practice session of law, and the Moot hall is a training ground, the temple of learning, the art of advocacy. Mooting, as we generally call it today, has become a very important mode as a direct source of experiential and immersive learning. Earlier, multidisciplinary universities imparted the study of law either to the faculty of law or we call the department of law, and they primarily stuck to the lecture method, which is the theoretical learning. The experiential learning was left to on-the-job training with a senior or a jurist. In 1988, with the advent of the 5-year integrated law course, growth centers like the National Law Universities and the private law colleges gained momentum. Surana and Surana International Attorneys commenced its academic initiatives 1 year before in 1987 and soon thereafter introduced mooting in India. Why moot courts? What does this experiential or immersive learning, as I mentioned, consist of? The art of advocacy is an amalgamation of command over language, brevity. It helps us focus helps us learn the importance of being focused. Analytical mind with a sense of just balance. You have to balance it out. Critical thinking, that is thinking on your feet, as they say. Persuasiveness. It is here that succinct writing develops. The importance of team collaboration, teamwork. The ability to keep yourself composed. So it tells you how to be composed in spite of the pressures in the courtroom. The importance of a good memory, time management, structured planning. It helps you speak, orate publicly. It helps you network. All these are the virtues which are required as a law professional today, not just the knowledge of law. Thoroughness with the facts, conceptual clarity, these are the two primary ingredients, I would say, which, of course, I would add one more, the ability to present innovative solutions to the legal problems. That is what sets you apart. Facts of law, read and reread a number of times until you are thoroughly clear on the facts of law. Conceptuality, you must be very thoroughly clear which law is to be applied and where it is to be applied. And the ability to think innovatively, what we call the out-of-box thinking. The moot court exercise involves submissions, both written and oral, from both sides. And this covers the most important principle, the principle of when you think on both sides of the dispute, it's then that you are able to really argue to the hilt. Professor KTS, beg your pardon. Senior Advocate Mr. KTS Tulsi, I remember, said in one of our moots that it is here you see the future of the mooter in this moot courts. Our firm has endeavored to provide this platform to students of law across the country. And we have been doing moot courts right from Jammu to Cochin and Gandhinagar to Guwahati. Lawyers, both historically and contemporarily, have been leaders in society, providing direction and vision. Today, as we are onboarding artificial intelligence into the adjudication and practice, these are the tools which are helping us. This is a generation, all of you sitting, who are working using artificial intelligence. We on this side, most of us on this side, have seen books and now the databases, and artificial intelligence is like a little far for us, but I've had the opportunity to look at how today gamification is being used as a tool for educating, learning. But I can tell you one thing from my experience, that the first game is moot, the moot courts or the mooting, and nothing can create a top-notch litigation professional like a moot court does. With these words, I would like to wish all the participants good luck for this competition, and thank you for having the patience to listen to me. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. It is an absolute honor to have as our chief guest, Honorable Mr. Justice Ashok B. Hinchgiri, Chairman, Law Commission of Karnataka. As a visionary and a legal stalwart, he has profoundly influenced legal thought and reform. I now invite our chief guest to address the gathering. Please, sir.
Professor Vishnu Gopal Krishnan, Chief Pritam Surana, Professor Mallikarjunaya, teaching and non-teaching staff members, and my dear students. It gives me immense pleasure to be present on this momentous occasion of inaugurating the 7th Constitutional Law Moot Court Competition. Whenever I happen to come to any of the schools and colleges run by our KLE society, I feel I am passing through the temple of learning. I have that indebtedness to the society, KLE society, for more than one reason. Our principal, Mallikarjunaya, knows. I was with the society in 3 different capacities. I was a student of KLE Society, KH College in Haveri, my hometown, doing my PUC. Did my LLB from this college. I also taught political science at the degree college, yes, Inaugural college. And on my resigning my lecturer job and joining the legal profession, I was handling all the cases of Keynote Society. I was a standing counsel for Keynote Society for nearly 14, 15 years. So whenever Mallikarjuna calls me here, I do not, in a way, I don't come here as a guest. To come here as a guest, it really embarrasses me. I would rather prefer to come here as a host. Friends, I don't propose to dwell on the subject matter which is calling for consideration before the moot course. If I do, it amounts to prejudging. Even before hearing the arguments, I will be concluding, which is not desirable, which is not available. In legal parlance, we call it as a
Yes, sir.
I feel very bright places here. Anyway, you are the ray of hope for the next generation. Find that the best of today's generation is better than the best of any other generation in the past.
as Vikram Surana said, you are going to be the leaders of the society. Yes, I fully endorse what he has said. You are going to be the torch bearers. You are going to constitute the lighthouse of the society. I have one question for the students. The question is, what distinguishes human species from the animal species? In what way we, human beings, are different from animals? This sounds very small question, but this is a very serious question. It was deliberated upon for one full day in the ancient Greek academy. Those days in ancient Greece, there were no colleges and universities, they had only academies. Particularly the academies were very vibrant in two city-states, Athens and Sparta. So Aristotle raised this question to his very enlightened students. What is it that distinguishes mankind from animals? Would anybody venture to answer? Yes. I'm not hearing.
Rational beings. He says rational beings.
Rational, yes. You think, other animals are not rational, maybe their faculties are not as high as that of humans, but they are also rational. Like you see, chimpanzee, which comes very close to human species. The chimpanzees also think. The thinking faculty is, you can't deny that, you see. Other animals are not thinking animals at all. So one student, you see, answered like this only, the answer which was given, that is, it's only the human beings who can think rationally. So the answer was not accessible to Aristotle. Then what were the other answers? Most?
Emotional quotient, he says.
EQ.
EQ.
Animals also have, you see, the emotions. Emotions are not unique to human beings only. What could be the other responses?
Sorry?
Eyes facing the front.
Eyes facing the front. Yeah, repeat.
But physically, if you were to talk about it, maybe the eyes facing the front rather than on the sides.
Eyes?
In the front.
Eyes facing the front.
Physically, one of them.
So some animals have those features also. Yes, madam. Humans are
Critical thinking.
critical.
Critical thinkers and analysts.
Madam is saying only human beings can think critically and analytically. This comes very close to the answer which you see. One participant has said that the rationality is something unique to human beings. So you could be partly right in the sense the difference between the animals and human beings in the matter of thinking is only of degree, not of kind. Language. Why do you say language? Dog barks, isn't it? Line roars. Each animal or each species has its own language. But it's not, you can't say that animals have no language at all. Maybe we don't understand their language and they don't understand our language. But they do have the language. Any other answer? Have you exhausted the answer? Yes, madam.
Not intelligence, but intellect. The way of reasoning, intellect.
Reasoning and intellect. Same thing as criticality, analysis, rationality. Pardon? Speak it loudly. Self-awareness. Well, animals do have self-consciousness. Yes. I will give the answer which Aristotle indicates, but only after all of you exhaust your responses. Madam.
Smile. Animals aren't smile.
Animals also smile.
How about tongue feature? Humans have tongue. Animals don't have tongue. Humans have tongue.
Different parts, different animals, the different species, I mean, there's different parts. Civic sense. You're very close to the answer, sir. You're very close to the answer. Ability to?
Sir, way of living.
Ability to be? Ability, madam is saying, ability to be social. Perhaps what she wants to say is, man is a social animal. He's a gregarious animal. Animals are not so. No, animals also live in herds. They live in groups. They also have a very high degree of socialization. Somebody else said something.
Sir, way of living.
Way of living. Of course, each species has its own way of living as ordained by nature or God, or you call it by any name. Pardon? Animals are not committing any offenses. So you bring a hungry wolf to the fall. What all offenses it can commit, madam? Sir, selfishness. As Thomas Hobbes said, man is selfish, self-seeking, brutish, and his life is short. And so are the lives of other animals.
So ability to gain knowledge.
Ability to gain knowledge.
Yes.
So, the process of learning is common to all species, madam. Maybe man learns more rapidly. But learning is there even in other animals. Other species, I mean.
Civilized. Civilized.
That's what he said, a civic sense, civilization. Both of you are very close to answer.
Sir, excuse me.
Madam?
Sir,
Humans work on ethics and morality.
sir, animals cannot.
Morality. Well, you see.
Sir, bipedalism and moral ethical judgment.
No, one second, I'll get back to it. If you see, morality. Are we ethical? Are we moral?
No, sir,
We have to do a lot of introspection, madam. So maybe sometimes I feel, you see, animals are better than human beings.
Sir, bipedalism.
But I've read, you see, Monkey Timanakaga, there he says, if somebody comes before you, you can know what he is going to do. What he is going to do, you do not know. He may appreciate you, he may attack you, he may assault you, he may ignore you, he may speak or he may do anything. But whereas if the animal is coming, you can be very sure what he is going to do. If you see, lion is coming towards you, you can be very fairly sure that if it's hungry, it will eat you. So,
Humans are political beings.
humans are political beings.
Adaptability.
Political beings.
They are not living. Sir, bipedalism.
Pardon?
Bipedalism.
Bipedalism. Yes, bipedalism. I can't understand.
Bipedalism, sir, are like many of the.
No. Bipedalism, he says.
Can I say?
Yeah, please.
Could you come here?
Right.
Yeah.
May I request you to come to the front row?
You may explain. You may
I'm
explain.
audible. Bipedalism is nothing but pedalism. Pedalism, not pedal. Pedal. So they can walk in two. I mean, humans can walk in two legs. Like most of the animals cannot. Even monkey can use his palms to jump one from one tree or another tree. So that's what I'm saying.
2 legs as against 4 legs.
Okay. There are, you see, many species which are only, you see,
Except kangaroo.
Okay. Now I will give you the answer. I would have invited some more responses. I will not, because you see, my friend, you see, has given me 10 minutes time. I should not be exceeding 10 minutes time. Aristotle said, all of you are wrong. The right answer is, it is only the mankind which has cured the law. Other species, animals is other species, they are not cured the law. There, might is right. Here, your right is your right. It is that which is the answer. That's the answer. See, the question looks so simple, but then so difficult to be answered by enlightened students of Aristotle. Now coming to see the Moot court competition. I always want all the students to take part in Moot court and mock court competition. It will enhance your self-confidence level. It will cut short your gestation period, waiting period. That only after completing your LLB and after the enrollment, you start from the scratch. It takes a lot of time. So, what is a moot court? Moot court is almost a courtroom. It is an artificial court. You can say it's an artificial court meant for the students of law, so that they can learn, improve the drafting skills, the arguing skills. What are the other benefits of this? One is, as I said, drafting skills and arguing skills. The other is, as mentioned by Surananji, it invites in you the team spirit. The focus in all these competitions is on the collective or collaborative learning. Participating in the Moot competitions would enable you, would provoke you, would stimulate you, would motivate you to think critically and come out with an answer to the legal issue of problem. We are very good in asking the questions or formulating the problem. But when it comes to the question of answering, we find ourselves very different. Any dull man can ask 100 questions, but any intelligent man may find it difficult to answer one also. So it is in these competitions that you get refurbished, refined to go deep into any subject, prepare yourself. You shall not remain only a part of the problem. You shall become a part of the solution. That is the reason, that is the objective of organizing these competitions. And practical experience, you gain practical experience. Appearing and conducting the case in the Moot court, mock court competitions is akin, almost similar to your appearing in the court. So it will help you to gain the practical experience. And the advocates have to be delivering advocates. To prepare you for that, many of you are advocates in the making, you are in the pipeline. You have to be fully prepared. You have to gear up to the occasion. Your participation in such activities, academic activities, will enable you to become delivering lawyers. These are some of the objects. Before I move on to the next subtopic, I would take this opportunity to acknowledge, Surana and Surana firm or company, I do not know. I acknowledge their contributions in organizing, in co-organizing, co-hosting these great events. I would like to share some tips with you for your effective and successful participation in the forthcoming mega events. This is particularly for the first time participants. When judge is talking, you should not talk. Judge is asking something, asking question or seeking clarification. You please stop yourself, hear him, see what he has to say, and then proceed to make your complete your submissions. But without allowing the judge to have his doubts clarified, you go on arguing mechanically. No, that will not lead you anywhere. Then do not read the prepared memorandum before you see the court. We can make a list of points, list of grounds. We can make a synopsis, whatever name you call. You can say this is how you propose to go about it. But you try to read from first page to the last page. It will be a very boring exercise. Please do not do that. And please develop a sense of humor. I'm not saying you should cut some jokes or ugly jokes, but sense of humor. The atmosphere should not be discharged, the atmosphere should not be charged or surcharged with rigidity. We can approach the problem with a sense of humor. I will tell you, when I was a judge, these small things happened. In the court, maybe that youngsters was the first appearance in my court on that day. He comes from a very prestigious national college. As soon as his case was called out, number was called out by the court officer from the college, he immediately came to the first row and said, I want an adjournment. Call it tomorrow. He never said, I pray for an adjournment, I seek an adjournment, there's some inconvenience, somebody in this court, can you have it tomorrow or any other day? Nothing like that. He said, I want an adjournment. Take it tomorrow. I could have scolded him. Then I thought, maybe I'm seeing his face for the first time. If I scold him today, you see, I will be throwing the wet blanket on him. I should not be doing it. He wants to establish his identity. I should help him. I just asked him. I served him with him. Sir, I served him. Sir, what if I don't take it up tomorrow? What consequences I have to suffer? If I don't take it up tomorrow, what consequences I have to suffer? And then there was some senior advocate, they came to him and said, this is not the way to seek an adjournment, and all that. He apologized. So what I'm trying to tell you is, you have to have, the minimum sense of humor. Yet another occasion, when I was heading the Gulburga bench, an advocate from Bangalore had senior advocate, designated senior advocate. If there's any urgency or any adjournment is required, is to be mentioned at 10:30 or at 3:30 or at 4:30. Not at 12 o'clock, the state came, thinking I will entertain his request. He said, I have come from Bangalore. I have to go back. I have to catch a flight from Hyderabad at 6 o'clock. So it must be around 2 o'clock in the middle. In the middle, when I had taken up some other case, at 12 o'clock he came and mentioned, which is not permissible. I could have scolded him. I didn't scold him. I just said, all right, why not? Which is your case? Your Red Park serial number. He said 32. Very good. As soon as I finish off 31st matter, I take up 32nd case. Purpose is served. So, what I'm trying to impress on the young minds is, how you say, it becomes a part of what you say. If there is a fire, you do not have to use hot water to extinguish it. You can extinguish it using the cold water only. Then, in your moot court, when judges ask you some questions, do not hasten to answer without understanding the question. You first try to understand the question. If you have not understood the question, you can say, I'm sorry, I have not followed my Lord's question. May I seek indulgence and request my Lord to repeat the question so that I will understand and make an honest effort to answer. But without understanding the question, if you answer, then you would only be ruining your case. That will not happen. It should not be too swift or quick. You have understood the judge's question. Just because you understood, you do not have to quickly answer. Take 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 seconds, nothing will happen. So that the proper formulation takes place in your mind and you give the correct answer. So take it's a routine question. If you can't, you can answer immediately. It's not a routine question. It's a very different, vexed, complicated question. You take 10 seconds and you see answer. Then, if the judge asks a question, you do not straight away answer it even when you know that you do not know the answer. You know that you do not know, but you would answer. And more often than not, you will only be giving the wrong answer. Avoid that situation. Some complicated question is posed to you. You should be honest in saying, sorry, my lords, I confess, I am ignorant, I am not aware of this. Even if the time I will receive, apply my mind and get back to the court. And when you give the answer, then the judge says, no, this is not correct, this is answer, this is a correct answer. You should have the grace to accept that. You should have the grace to accept and say, tell the judge that I'm sorry, I stand corrected by your lordship. I stand corrected by your lordship. Exhibiting any ego hassles. Then, I want all the students to know that for the lawyers, words are the tools. Just as the mechanic has his tools. For a lawyer, words are his tools. So you are required to use apt and appropriate words. I don't know how many of you read newspapers every day. I will definitely recommend to all of you, read any good English newspaper and read not only news items but central page articles, letters to the editor, editorials. That will help you to improve your capacity to comprehend and also your linguistic elements. If you come across a new word or a combination of words, please note it in your notebook or diary. Use it in your while you are talking to somebody or when you are writing a letter. Use it so that you consciously add to your vocabulary. I think I have already exceeded 10 minutes, Mr. Malkagnaya. I'm thankful to you for permitting me to exceed my 10 minutes slot. Thank you very much. All of you, all the best. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. It is our privilege to invite our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Bismi Gopalakrishnan, Registrar, Mahatma Gandhi University, Kerala, and Head of School of Indian Legal Thought, Kottayam, to share her thoughts. Please, ma'am. Most respected Honorable Mr. Justice Ashish Dignitary, Chairman, Law Commission of Karnataka, Professor Dr. Mallikarjuna Sir, Dean Faculty of Law, Delhi University, and Principal, Delhi Law College. Most respected Dr. Anita Ma'am, Vice Principal, respected Deacon Susanna Sir, my dear Professor Dr. Vishnu Sir, dear Dr. Rashmi, most respected Aita Sir, distinguished faculties, the entire student community of KLE, and the teams from different parts of India. Actually, it's Indeed, I think it's one of the proudest moments for KLE because the entire replica of India is here, because the entire 41 departments from different parts of India is here. So, each one of you, each one of the teams, I am sure you have done a lot of hard work. When you seize the first problem, you would have ransacked your brain and then you would have talked with your teachers, your mentors. You have spent at least 3 or 4 weeks in the library, reading out the problem, trying to grapple with what exactly is the problem and write down the statement of facts and then the issues and then the 2 sides, everything. You've done all the hard work. And now it's the testing time for each one of you. So, and basically, it's for each one of us. This is the contemporary moments. That is, we started with just a flintstone. We were so happy that we could make fire. We were very happy in that particular primitive stage. Now, from that stage, we have developed into the 5.0 stage where we are now, the current industrial stage of 5.0, where we are being engulfed with all sorts of technological developments. So, Moot code gains more and more importance day by day. Because there is a saying that the technology is trying to consume each one of us. So Moot codes is the testimony to one of the greatest truths of the world, that human beings is the most prime spectators who will carry forward the vision of human rights, social justice, and values, even in whatever technological onslaughts that will happen. Because as I told you, you have spent nearly 3 to 4 weeks in preparing this particular problem. And you're going to fight it, or you're going to argue it in front of the courts. And here you will be tested for your knowledge, the work that you have done, and also presented. And it also involves a lot of common sense also. The questions will be bombarded to you, and the presence of mind and common sense also joins together with the knowledge that you have acquired for this particular, solving this particular problem, the Moot problem that you are encountering. So basically, Moot code is a time where in this contemporary times, it becomes important, as I told you, because it is a day, or it is a moment where you can reinforce the need and the importance of being a human being. Here, there is also a team effort. You can take back a lot of memories with you. And basically, your teachers will also be the yesteryear Mooters. So, memories, because you're meeting different participants from different parts of India. And this is a friendship that will last forever. You can contact him, you can speak with him, and you can understand what are the plus points in that particular institution, how they're approaching their particular studies. And definitely this friendship will bloom together in the future also. So preserve the beautiful memories that you are having in this particular competition, and make the best use of the time that you're going to spend for the next 2 or 3 days in this particular institution. And you can take back the best of the memories back to your the institution from which you are coming, and encourage your youngsters also to take part in competitions like this. Now, when you encourage, you're doing 2 things. First of all, you're encouraging them to have similar opportunities which you are enjoying now. And also, you're also triggering the light of hope and knowledge to your youngsters. So do that without any hindrance. And definitely what you've learned or already you have mastered through your the submissions, the brief that you have submitted, the footnote writing that you have given, the arguments that you have introduced in your problem statements, and the arguments that you're going to raise in the next 2 days. So these will remain in your mind, and you can also mentor your juniors. So this is also a learning process for both for you and also for your youngsters. So with all this, understand that your hard work is going to be tested in the next coming 2 days, and definitely all of you are you'll face tough competitions, because as we have understood now, different teams from different parts of India is there. So the competition will be tough, but it will also be a learning experience. And take it from me, it's also a memorable experience also, because you're going to have newer friendships, which will add more value to your life. So wherever you are, remember that we are all human beings, as stated by Honorable Justice. So as human beings, understand the value of being a human being. Because as I told you, in this age of 5.0, we should never go after technology. Technology should come with us. We should understand who we are. We should understand the value of human beings. We should understand the emotions of the persons who are with us. We should understand their happiness. We should also understand their sufferings, rather than going behind emojis, rather than going behind the technological gadgets and the promises that the technology gives. Beyond that, understand the human being who is with you, understand their plight, understand their happiness, be with them, be a real human being. And that is why you have enrolled yourself into this noble legal profession. All the very best to each of you. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Every successful endeavor is anchored by a strong leader. It is now my honor to invite our beloved Dean, Faculty of Law, KLE Technological University, and Principal, KLE Law College, Bengaluru, Professor Dr. J.M. Mallikarjunayya, to deliver the presidential address. Please, sir.
Taking cue from the close association, His Lordship has shared with the KLE Society's Law College. I would rather like to address him as the senior and a learned member of KLE family. Honorable Mr. Justice HSB Inaugural, Professor Dr. Besmi Gopal Krishnan, Mr. Pretam Surana, my dear colleagues, and most respected and distinguished participants in the event, my dear student friends. We are now at the inauguration of Surana and KLE Law College 7th Constitutional Law Moot Court Competition 24-25. In fact, I must express my sincere gratitude to His Lordship for 2 things. It was such a nice beginning. I believe for the reason, it is more important to think and present your submissions than recalling your preparations, prepared notes, or reproducing the whatever you have read and remembered, or by heart. Thinking becomes so important in a competition like this. That was the very first point which His Lordship has established by demonstrating that we have moved from might is right to right is might.
And you will now be exploring the privacy rights in the backdrop of your mental faculties that are put to work now. And the second reason I must express my gratitude is this, that it was a wonderful, very meaningful orientation program for Mooters is what I believed. Followed by His Lordship's advice and address, Madam Disney Gopal Krishnan too tread the same path but gave more specifics and finally gave a call for humanity. Who else can do this if not the law teachers and law students? Well, as usual, Pritam Surana, who shares his passion and goes around the country and conducts as many as 18 plus moot court competitions annually, shares his experience and tries to motivate you. I was also thinking of following the same path because I also have good experience in conducting and watching moot court presentations. I'm keen on telling the participants the don'ts. A few of them, rather all of them, have come so clearly from both the speakers, from all the speakers rather, but I was intending to term them as Panchasutras. I just named them instead of delineating, which must have been covered too, as I have been the part of it. The first and foremost I wanted to tell you is about you have come with so much of preparation. Don't ever be under the impression that you have a sweet time to present all the things you have come up with. It's not the quantity of submissions that you bring before the table. It is the quality of the submission that you bring before the table that matters in, I don't want to call it a successful participation, I want to call it meaningful participation. So my first point is, it's not the quality, it's the quantity. Remember, you will have meaningful participation. And then precise and succinct, as His Lordship was mentioning, just put the points across, unless you see from the gestures or words of the judge that the explanation is sought for. Just the pointers would do. And the third and important, which was also delineated so well by His Lordship, and about which I am unhappy when I witness these moot courts, that is the court demeanor. Remember, a sweet point that you make in an unacceptable way, you lose the court by your side. The sore point, though sore it is, if you present it in a sweet way, the judge is yet with you. I should not tell you anything more than this, you understand. That is the court demeanor that is expected of. Very unfortunately, is not exhibited by all teams, and that is going to help for your meaningful participation. Keep that in mind. His Lordship has also mentioned that you are not expected to have the whole body on the earth in you. I say this quite often. If you do not know, don't dare deceiving the judge. Be frank in telling that you are ignorant of that point. On the same note, I should tell you, be patient, be a patient listener. They say, in order to be a good speaker, you must be a good listener. Please understand that. Wait is over. If you have answer, answer it. If you do not know, you say you do not know. The wrong thing that I see in these competitions is, I would put it across like a joke, but it is not joke. The way mooters, the mistake, the mooters generally do. I'm sure you will not do it, but I'm cautioning you. The answers to the questions come in such a way that your questions are yours, my answers are mine. That's a very bad thing. That irritates the judge. Please take care of that. And last but not the least, raising to the occasion. You have done so much of research, so much you have contemplated. You have contemplated about the questions that might come.
You have come with a preparation. You have come to answer those questions. Suddenly the new question comes. You have not come without preparation. You have come with adequate preparation. If the question that is not contemplated has come, please don't go blank. Out of the learning that you have come up with, try to make some answer to the question, some legible answer to the question. Unless you are completely blank, try and figure out to analyze in light of your learning or reading and try to make some answer. Else, I told you already, do not dare. Simply accept you are yet to do your research on that. Well, with these 5 things, the last thing I want to tell you is you must have a very pleasant stay and a learning experience for these 3 days in KLE Law College. And I often say, and everyone says and rightly says so, you have come here to participate with sportsman spirit. Like in any other game, in this competition too, winner trophy is won. Everybody has come to win, but though the winner trophy is won, the learning experience that you will have, takeaways that you will have, is awaited for each one of you. Concentrate on the learning experiences and the takeaways that you will have. I must tell you, the trophies that you bag in this competition will only decorate the shells, whereas the learning experience and the takeaways you will take from here will decorate your professional and personal life for all the time to come. Remember this, with that sportsman spirit, you all have come with adequate preparation. Give your best, may the best team win, and wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. An event of this magnitude requires the efforts of many. To express our gratitude, I now invite Dr. Mahesh R.S., Assistant Professor, KLE Law College, Bengaluru, to deliver the oath of thanks.
I deem it a privilege to do this pious job, to propose the vote of thanks for this August gathering. First and foremost, I would like to extend my deep sense of gratitude to the chief guest of today's function, Honorable Mr. Justice Ashok B. Hichigeri, Chairman, Law Commission of Karnataka, for inaugurating the event and for his encouraging words for the participants. Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Madhusudan G, Associate Professor, to present a memento as a token of respect to Justice. Thank you, sir. I would like to extend my gratitude to the guest of honor of today's function, Professor Dr. Bismi Gopal Krishnan, Registrar, Mahatma Gandhi University, Kerala, Head, School of Indian Legal Thought, Kottayam, for gracing the occasion and for her thought-provoking words for the participants. Thank you, ma'am. I request Ms. Sarala Vaidya, Assistant Professor, to offer a memento as a token of respect to Madam. Thank you, Madam. My sincere gratitude to another guest of honor, our co-host for the 7th time, Mr. Preetam Suranaji, Head Academic Initiatives, Surana and Surana International Academies, for his continuous support in organizing this event. Thank you, sir. My wholehearted gratitude to our leader and source of inspiration, our beloved Principal Sir, Dr. J. Mallikarjunaya, presidential address and constant motivation. Thank you, sir. Now, most importantly, the center of attraction and the stars of the show, the Moot participants who came to participate in this prestigious national moot court competition from across the country. I express my sincere Thanks for all the participants and all the very best for your presentations. Thank you. I'll be failing in my duty if I won't mention the untiring efforts of my fellow faculty members of Moot Court Committee and the student coordinators and volunteers working in different committees for their manifold efforts and teamwork. Thank you. I owe my sincere gratitude to all the faculty members and supporting staff who were exceptionally helpful in lending their kind support towards conduct of this event. Thank you. Let me conclude with the quote. Social scientists have found the fastest way to feel happiness is to express and practice gratitude. Thank you. Thank you, Anand.